Fran, I guess no surprise, you start the season off with a big 5 game, and then it goes to overtime, and no shock that it was going to go down the wire when playing tonight?
No, I was kind of hoping we would be successful in how we played, and I thought we did some good things, some others that we did not. But I also think for the 3rd year in a row, I think Penn probably played better than we did, and we just scored more points than I thought. Zach Rosen was great. I thought we made some big shots down the stretch as well, but I thought both teams played really, really hard. I'm very proud of Jerome and what he's doing and the way he coaches his guys, but not even a little bit surprised at the success that he's having and will have.
And was that as good a game as TJ's played for you since he's been here?
Yeah, I mean, he got a chance to play. He did a great job. He made a couple of shots. He was very good defensively. He's a good athlete, TJ. A great guy and he knows his role. So if the next game he's not playing as many minutes, then he's not going to be crying about it, or he knows exactly what his role is. So I was very proud of him tonight.
And what'd you say about your team on the night when you could have lost? That somehow they found a way to win without a couple players. And
yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. I think we have the makings of a solid team. We're a little short at this point, but that's I think some of the things that Penn did were just great to take us out of what we wanted to do. We didn't shoot it particularly well, but I hope that we're going to be a solid team. We'll have a great test now the rest of this week as well, going to Puerto Rico.
What happened with Khalif? Why did you get this?
Yeah, I mean, it's an indiscretion, and it's as minor as you can possibly commit. And if you look around, it probably happened to a number of programs this summer. And one of those things that happened to him, he took his medicine and understood that he probably shouldn't have done that. And he'd be ready to play on Thursday.
Mike Eric, I mean, you talked about how he's going to have to play 28 to 30 minutes for you. He's never done that. Tonight he played 38. What did you see out of him? And it just seemed like at the end of the game, maybe you ran out of gas and you had to sit him down for those last few minutes.
Well, I think it was as much defensively that we wanted to try to just switch out onto. When he was switching out on the Rosen, that's a tough matchup. And I thought Rosen made some just fantastic plays and shots. We probably should have tried to double team Rosen with Mike. What I was afraid of was Mike not understanding the timing of the blast and then the double team. And then I thought he was great in overtime. He made 2 quick buckets that we really had to get. But he's learning. He's still learning how to play, and we asked a lot of him, 10 rebounds, 9 points, and he's going to get better each game. Just trying to keep him healthy as well.
Did he get better as the game went on because they got some backdoor stuff early and then maybe they didn't get as much of that?
Yeah, I thought our defense improved with the exception of trying to do a better job on Rosen. I think we allowed him even to catch the ball with 10 seconds or so in the shot clock. We didn't overplay him. Even if he was 35, 40 feet from the basket, we needed to overplay him there. I mentioned that to TJ, who did a spectacular job all the way around. He was a great player tonight, but that's what we needed. We needed to deny Rosen a little bit more than we did.
Can you talk about Juan a little bit? You know, he hit that huge three-pointer, and then he came down and drained 2 threes. I guess these are the games where type of performance that you're expecting out of him.
Yeah, I mean, the last play of regulation, you're hoping that he's going to have the ball in his hands to go make a play, and not a big proponent of the carry. I think it's what kids do today. They're way ahead of where I was when I was playing college basketball. You can do that. I'm not sure why it's in the game, but you want Juan with the ball at the end of the game because he's going to make something happen. So I'm not surprised that he made that 3. And making the foul shots is pretty much par for the course for him.
What was your view on that intentional foul call and the technical?
You know, I didn't see the. TJ said they grabbed him a little bit, but then and maybe that's what they saw, but probably shouldn't have been. And I don't know anything. I didn't see the technical. I was wishing that they didn't call that. Something I would rather not have seen.
What do you think of Anthony Lee's first game?
Yeah, I thought Anthony gave us some really good minutes out there. He got burned a little bit on some backdoor stuff, but he learned as he was going through it. He played 10 minutes tonight. His minutes will increase as we go along. Like, when we play 3 games in 4 days here, he's going to play 11 minutes. And Anthony's getting better. For his first game, I thought he did some really good things for us.
Do you think that ending's kind of more unfortunate because it's Jerome on the other side?
Well, as I said to you before, I think they've played better than we did this is 3 years in a row now, and we've just been lucky enough to win games. This one was obviously the closest that we've had. Yeah, I mean, we're just happy to come out with a victory. There's no question about it. But I'm very proud of Jerome and very proud of what he's doing there at Penn, and also just how his team plays. I think they play great.
Coach, can you talk about the effort you got out of Raleigh Jefferson in the second half? He really looks like he's prepared to take that next step.
I hope so. Yeah, he made some great plays. The one steal and dunk, I think we went up 5 at that point, but we weren't very good at protecting that. But he did a really good job. And he made a great pass to Aaron Brown when they double-teamed him on the baseline. We called for walking. It was absolutely a good call. We walked like crazy on that play. So. But Ryder did a really good job, and he's such a great perimeter defender too. We needed him to be that. We had Rosen. He was trying to guard Rosen a couple times too. And you're absolutely comfortable with that. That size and athleticism is very helpful for us.
Anything else?
Thanks.